Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Chop with myself, Alex Martinez. And we're doing something different. We're here with Irvin. You can't see him. He's in the engineer spot right now.
Hello, everybody.
But you can hear him for sure.
Yes,
so
sir.
Welcome back. Today's episode, guys, is going to be brought to you by R&R Handyman Service. So go check out Jeffrey Beam with R&R Handyman Service out of Northwest Ohio. He is serving the surrounding counties and states, Southern Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. So guys, and if you're in that tri-state area, go ahead and check out Jeffrey Beam and R&R Handyman Services. Every episode we do, he's going to be helping bring that because he's just a great guy and we love what he does. But today, guys, I said we're doing something different. Obviously, you see I'm sitting in the guest spot, and that's because my engineer, Irvin, over here.
Yes, sir.
He's got some questions he said he's been dying to ask, and he feels like you guys might want to know them too. So I guess let's just jump into it, man. What are we talking about?
It's a house divided, and I ain't talking about the rivalry. The numbers growing, people embracing reform theology. It's not a trend, just a product of consequence. Supposed to shepherd people, lead them to scripture, common sense. Look, it's pure buffoonery inside the church. Was made to be a haven for truth. Some that sit down where liars lurk. No improvement in times are worse. I'm pointing to the sky, observe. According to Christ, it's a sign of birth. Look, how you believe in God and not what's written. Like certain chapters don't align with your vision.
Who's Jesus to you?
Man, Jesus is he's the one that saved me. He's the analogy I use.
Mm-hmm.
He's the life ring that I grab onto every day when I'm drowning in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
He's what connects me to salvation, to God.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to, every day we have to know that we are drowning in an ocean pretty much. And God tosses a life ring to us.
Mm-hmm.
And that life ring is Jesus. And then connected to the life ring is a rope called salvation. And every day I have to grab onto that life ring of Jesus, because it's you're either feeding the Holy Spirit or you're feeding the enemy. There's no in between there. And I think it's easy for people to forget that.
Sure.
God's going to forgive me. I'll just do this every day and come back every day. I mean, sure you could, but do you really want to take that chance? I don't know when I'm going to die. I don't think you know when you're going to die.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be throwing myself back into the ocean every time.
Yeah.
Expecting, for someone to throw out that ring with the rope.
Right.
Just hold on to the ring. Once the rope is pulled in, stay in the boat.
Stay in the boat, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess it's, so I don't want to take the chance of feeding the enemy and then all of a sudden, guess what? Life got, you're that gnat that just got that little fly on the wall, got swapped and killed.
Or a shark comes up behind you.
A shark comes up,
in for the 12th time.
Yeah.
And takes off a leg.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens every day. It's easy. There's days I like to keep Jesus so close that, and I'm not boasting, but when I wake up, as soon as my conscience comes alert, man, I start praying to him and just thanking him for the day.
Yeah.
Because there's so many guys, I said it earlier, there's so many guys in the military, bro, that just never had this chance.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's so many people, even for our viewers, that know someone that had their life cut short and never got a chance to be the age they are now. And so I want to use that, utilize the faith and the strength and the boldness I've got from the Lord to share that, man, because I don't want anybody else to go without that opportunity. And I want to take advantage of the opportunity that I have and utilize it for those that have not.
Sure. Just segueing off that too, we've been talking about your faith and your journey and a little bit about you. What are you looking, what is one story that has been on this podcast? What is one life journey that you've listened to, an episode that has really impacted your life?
Whew. There's been a lot. But the one that always comes to my mind is Tim Ordway, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Ordway is one of the very first few to find it. You'll have to go back to YouTube and find it on our YouTube channel. But Tim Ordway, bro, he has an amazing testimony. he got cancer,
Mm.
and during his time with cancer and struggling through it, he began to serve others and pour into others during his time of hurt, need, and struggles.
Wow.
And during that, God began to pour out into him without even realizing the things that were going on.
Mhm.
Tim had mentioned there was a young man that he had kind of helped bring up in life, and that this young man, when he got cancer and couldn't transport himself, this young man ended up being his driver for the EMS,
Wow.
transporting him back to the hospital, caring for
Look at
him.
that.
And then when he was laid up in his hospital bed, he talks about some nurses that were there that were going through school.
Mhm.
And he began to pray over them, pray over their schooling, their college education, their life. And when he came back, that nurse began to share her testimony of what happened after he had prayed and poured into her life.
Mm.
And she had graduated, made it through, and was blessed, but remembered, that Tim was like praying for her during his struggles.
Sure.
And then he goes back in, and he's talking about this time he had a bag, a colostomy bag,
Mm.
from his surgery.
Yeah.
And now all these surgeries, man, this entire time with his cancer, it was a very short time. It was weeks. But because he was still pouring out. So then he comes back, and he's in, now he's got a bag on, he's got a colostomy bag on. And the lady that's in there taking care of him is a Christian woman as well. She's a believer.
Mhm.
And his wife, in there. And during this time, he's really going through it. And he even talks about how he just had to let his pride go, bro, because now he's being bathed by the nurses, and he can't even bathe himself. His wife cannot barely take care of him and bathe him. And, so he's in there just kind of going through it, and not kind of, but he's going through it, man.
Yeah.
And his nurse is a believer as well. And his wife, she's worshiping, and she's like, Tim, why don't we just have him come in and clean you up and give you a bath, wash you up, and just see if that helps. And so, I was a wreck listening to it, man. Cause he's like, I'm just imagining as a man, like having to go through that, and
Sure.
It's like, God, like how tough it would be. And during this time he's being bathed, they tell him, look, man, if your bowel system, if your intestines don't wake up, like, you're going to have to be stuck in this bag, pretty much forever.
Yeah.
And so he just got that news, and it was horrible. And the nurse comes in and starts bathing him, and his wife's just worshiping. And the nurse, like I said, she's a follower of Christ. So she begins to go into worship, and they begin to pray. And during the middle of this bathing and praying and worshiping, his intestines wake up.
Wow.
And begin to fill the bag. And now today he is just, and I think he's out of remission, if I know right.
Wow.
Awesome. And it's been a few weeks, and it's been a bit, he messaged me
Sure.
a couple weeks ago, and I need to reach out to him because I love Tim Ordway, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Tim. Tim, if you hear this, man, I want you to know how much I love you, bro. You're an amazing guy.
Yeah.
An amazing friend. And he really is, man. He'll reach out, and he'll just message me every once in a while and just send me a prayer and let me know that he's thinking about me.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing, bro, because he just gives so much inspiration, and why we need to hold on to faith, man. Where he's at now, now he's back home. He's enjoying his kids. He's enjoying his grandkids.
Yeah.
His wife, his time with his wife, man. So he's one of my favorite so far that I've heard on here.
Who's someone that you're looking forward to?
I'm glad you asked, y'all. I'm glad you asked, Irvin. But for you guys, I'm glad he asked because you guys want to know these next 2 episodes, bro. I mean, back to back, just like some real like bangers, bro.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go hard. One is Melly Acevedo.
Yep.
She's from Indiana.
Yes.
And she has an amazing testimony. She had me a wreck, bro, when we did our meet and greet with her to meet her before recording.
Yeah.
Because I think it's dropped at the beginning of June.
It drops. Hers is the first episode of June. Yeah. Yeah,
it should be like the first episode of June coming out.
Yeah.
And just during our meet and greet, because we haven't even like right now, we go to meet with her Wednesday face to face.
Wow.
And so I'm excited because Melly, guys, she had me a wreck just talking to her on the phone because of how just inspirational and inspiring she is through the mountains that she has spoke to and allowed the Lord just to work out, man, and remove these mountains.
Yes.
And I'm not going to tell you the whole story of what we talked about because I'm not going to give it away. You guys don't get that far yet.
Sure.
But the one thing I can say is Melly has been blind for quite some time. And I'm not just talking like legally blind and you can wear glasses and still drive, right? No, I'm talking like she is fully close your eyes. There's no sight coming out. She is blind.
Yeah.
And she had inspired me, bro, through the things that I got to tell this one part.
Sure.
She's talking about how she is walking down the street when it first happened, when an incident happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she's telling me, she's like, I began to have so much fear because I just became blind in the leaves. When the wind would blow the leaves, it sounded like somebody was creeping up behind me.
Yes.
And she said she really had to dig deep and fight that fear, bro.
Yeah.
And she was like going to the store or something, like to do something for herself on her, like had to maneuver for herself for survival.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Yeah.
And she had to like pretty much, like she said, she was crying through it.
Yeah.
She had to continue to walk over the fear.
And she had to take a step of faith. Yeah. Every step,
even if she was crying, just every step, just continue to drive through.
Yeah.
And her whole testimony just has seemed to have a lot of that.
Yeah.
To where it was like, all right, look, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to drive on regardless if I can see or not. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, just blown away from her testimony, man. I'm super excited to see that one, to release that one.
I want to encourage anybody who has family, friends, neighbors who are part of the ableism community, anyone who's part of the visual sight community, to listen to this podcast.
Absolutely.
This is going to be something that I truly believe is going to resonate with more than just our community, but especially within that community.
Absolutely. 100% without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because I have yet to hear a story like hers.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
When you think of the song "Amazing Grace,"
you
think of Melly Acevedo.
You certainly do, bro. She's just so strong.
Yeah,
like such a strong person, and you can tell she's very humble.
Yes.
Just by speaking to her, man. And so I'm excited and I say I'm excited to release that one because, guys, unfortunately, I'm not hosting that one. Which makes me really sad because I started to host it during our interview. I started to ask all these questions and she was like, "Oh, that goes deep really fast, but I will answer it." Because I asked her, one of my questions, I was like during the interview, I said, "Melly, what was one thing like that you were going through that nobody else knew at that time?" And she was like, "Oh man, that's a question. I was like, what did nobody see that you were the only one dealing with?"
Yeah.
And she gave me her answer. It was a powerful answer. But I was asking these questions. I'm like, I'm not even, and because I'm warning, I'm like, we're going to ask some deep questions and this and that. And I'm like, wait, I'm not even the one hosting this episode, bro. So that makes me kind of like, I was a little bit jelly because Natalie's hosting that episode.
Yes.
And so she gets which I love when my wife hosts. I really want to invite more females to the platform to just get some golden nuggets that we have here, because it's not just meant for men.
Mm-hmm.
Although we have been geared more towards men, because I'm a man. I can't tell you how to be a female. I'm sorry, ladies. I just can't do it.
You can't?
I can't. I surely can't. I surely can't. Where's the?
Is
we
that
got
in
it.
here?
Oh
No. Maybe it's this one.
There it is. There.
I'll do it again.
But so I do want to have, and we talked about this at the beginning of the year, that we are going to have Nat on more as a host.
Sure.
Because I feel like this platform is not just meant for men. It's meant to share testimonies of men and women.
Yeah.
Both, not just one or the other.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to be able to pull and find gold nuggets, because men aren't the only ones going through things, right?
Right.
So
yeah, life journeys and the lessons of life journeys aren't just for womanhood or manhood; they're for personhood.
Sure, and
for everyone.
And in the case of Melly and in the case of Cole, they've both been through situations that are not just strictly for men or women. Man,
yes.
Men and women can both be going through both of their situations.
Yeah, and you're talking about Cole being the second.
Yeah, being the second one that I'm ready to.
Yeah.
Because he's got a powerful one too, man. He's come through a lot of stuff, and I feel like Cole has one story that a lot of people can really relate to.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, maybe not everybody can relate to Melly's because we haven't been in those situations.
Mm-hmm.
But Irvin, you have.
Yes, I have.
That's one testimony that you can.
Yes, I can.
But Cole, man, he's got one that a lot of people deal with, man. I feel like in this world, bro, like, that needs some gold nuggets.
Both of these, we say stories, but I like to call them life journeys because they're still on their life journey.
Yeah.
But both of these people, they have, I think what we would consider universal stories. Like, there's universal principles that you can learn from this and be reminded of the awesomeness of God, of the divine guidance, of healing. There's just so much. I want to encourage everyone, every subscriber, every viewer, every person that's watching this episode of the podcast. Maybe this is your first time listening. Please continue watching this podcast. If you like it, hit those likes.
Hit the like button. Share
it with someone. Subscribe.
Absolutely.
Your life is going to be greatly enhanced by the lives of others.
Matter of fact, I want to say share more than anything, because people need these gold nuggets. Maybe it might not be for you, but we don't know how someone's struggling in the mind one day to the next.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe you do know. So maybe it is something that, hey, share it with someone that you know is going through it, or sharing someone that is getting ready to go through a similar process, or is in the similar, same process what it is right now. People can get golden nuggets from every one of these episodes, man.
Sure.
That's the whole purpose of doing this, for people to find encouragement, find a blueprint, right?
Yes.
Find a blueprint to make it out, because that's one thing. Most of us as adults, we don't just look for advice, right? It's natural to want someone to give you the answer.
Yeah.
Of what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a testimony, bro. That's a testimony. It's a blueprint to get out of whatever they've been through. They're showing you how they got out.
Mm-hmm.
And take that blueprint and run it for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. If it worked for them, it's going to work for you. God's not just going to work for one person. He's here to work for all of us.
Yeah.
But in that, like I said before, you can't be, fear is still disobedient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't ask God, for blessings and fear what comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Can't get away from it.
Say that again.
You can't ask God for blessings and be disobedient because of fear.
Yeah.
You can't let fear hold you back when you know you're supposed to be doing something, but yet fear is still here holding you in the same spot.
Yeah.
It's still disobedience.
Yeah.
Moses still got stuck in Moses didn't go to the promised land because of his disobedience.
Yeah.
Joshua got to see it.
Yeah.
The Israelites got to see it. Moses didn't get to see that promised land. Why? Because he was disobedient. When God told him to speak to the rock, he didn't speak to the rock. Out of anger, he struck it.
Yeah.
And then when he went to go ask God, hey, can I cross over? Can I cross this water?
Mm-hmm.
What did God tell Moses? Absolutely not. Enough of this. I don't want to hear no more. That's literally what God told him. I don't want to hear no more of this.
Yeah.
Like pretty much don't bring it up again. I told you, you were disobedient out of your anger and fear. So that's like, man, bro, don't let life happen. Don't let that happen to you in life.
Yeah. And take these stories, just like the biblical stories. We take the biblical stories, take the life stories that are here on this podcast.
Absolutely.
And let them be able to, if anything, even if they don't inspire per se, let them change your paradigm on life so that you can get through your personal fears, your personal struggles, that let it be an encouragement to you that like, hey, if they somehow were able to figure out how to keep putting a foot in front of the other, I can too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One of those kind of things. Yeah.
I guess, the real question for you guys is what he just said. What are you going to do until the day you die? You still got to keep putting right foot in front of left foot, no matter what the situation looks like.
Right.
You might as well lean back and give it to somebody who can carry it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm going to switch it up a little with this with the tone and everything.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty serious. I did want to know, and I'm pretty sure there are others who want to know, what is the future of the Alex Martinez Daily Chop podcast? What do you see coming?
More awesome stories for sure. 100%.
Sure.
I also I would like for us to travel and do a traveling podcast, be able to speak to people in tough places, man. Show people the real life, not I have a podcast and I'm going to script something and I'm going to throw some ad libs in here when I don't remember the script. No. I want it to be real deal. We talk about the real stuff people go through because we go through it.
Yeah.
Like just because you see us here on camera doesn't mean that we're not going through it, bro.
Right.
Like we're still here.
Right.
We're still real people. And I want to show real situations, right? Because I'm not that person that ad libs off a script.
Yeah.
None of our conversations here are scripted.
Yeah.
Everybody that comes in here, I ask them the real questions that I want to know, that I feel you guys want to know. And we just conversate real things.
Yeah.
It's not a fake conversation. I'm actually talking to these guys here, whether it's a girl or a guy. I don't have no scripted notes to, all right, what do I want to ask? No, we're conversating. This is real stuff, real life.
I'm episode number 34.
Yeah.
Like I know. So if you want to know my story, go to episode number 34.
Definitely. Irvin, you got a powerful testimony too, man.
We're talking about Millie and visual sight. The reason I include that whole community into this conversation is because I was part of that community.
Yeah.
And I still am. I still consider myself part of that community. You've got to check out, not just my story, but all of the new, persons that are going to be visiting, our guests that are going to be on the podcast. Amazing stories. And they're definitely lining up with, the vision for the future.
Yeah. I don't think and this is being honest, I don't think we have one episode that does not have some type of gold nuggets for everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Like there are some deep conversations that we've had all the way back to square one. I think our first one, the video quality wasn't there yet. But Anthony, bro.
Yeah.
Anthony had an awesome, I liked his too, man. Cause the first one we had was Anthony and Anthony Jr. Yeah. And Anthony Jr. at that time had just started coming around to his dad. Had no real relationship, but the Lord had brought them two back together. Yeah. And now, man, look at them. Man, shout out to Anthony and Anthony. Y'all got Fonseca and Sons lawn care, landscaping. Have you seen them? They're online, man. They're doing some good work, man. So shout out to you guys, bro. I love Anthony, man. He's been there since day one for me as a supporter and coming on being my first guest, man. So thank you guys, man. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you guys, man, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would encourage everybody to watch that.
Yeah.
Watch that. And even now, like if you get online, I know Anthony Fonseca Senior, he puts out a lot of videos and things like that. And just the journey, their life journey from then till now. It's an amazing life story.
Yes. The first night I met Anthony was I had went to meet Gabe. I just moved in town. And I went to go meet Gabe. Nat and I went. And I'm sure your viewers, half you guys probably don't know who Gabe is, but Gabe is my cousin.
He's been on the podcast.
He's been on the podcast.
Well.
He's actually a lifelong friend. I've known Gabe for about 30 years. and we grew up together, little chavalos, man,
Sure.
just running around town, going to Bethel,
Yeah.
right? And so I've known him my whole life, and so
I've known you guys since you were kids.
yeah, you've known me since I was a little chavalo too, man. So I go to meet
Yeah.
Gabe here. It was about 4 years ago. I just moved here, and he's like, "Oh, come out to Frickers. We're all gonna have chicken and wings and no." So I go out there and I see Anthony there, and but the moment I seen him there, I'm like, man, what is this guy doing, man? He's not supposed to be here doing this. Like, I didn't know him from Adam,
Sure.
you know, but I just knew like the person he was. I'm like, this guy, because I seen him one time in church,
Sure.
and then I seen him there, and he had a huge following, and he always has.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, bro,
Very influential.
very influential. I'm like, bro, what are you doing here? Like, with all these people, like, you shouldn't even be. I mean, you can be here, but not doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't judging. I'm not judging him, you know.
Sure.
But that was my first thought I had with him, because he was just such a great influencer and a guy that could just really like influence people, man.
You can speak to anyone.
He can speak to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is that phrase? You can catch a popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
Oh yeah. You mean he can sell ice to an Eskimo?
Yes, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, that's the kind of guy he was. And then all of a sudden, we met up and we linked up, and I think it was Ian started telling me, you know, because Anthony Jr. and Ian are really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so he connected me with Anthony. Actually, you know, not just seeing each other around town or here and there, like we actually met up with each other. And I told him, I was like, look, man, I was like, let's give it a few weeks and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, think about it. At the time, he wasn't fully surrendered to Christ. And so I was like, you know what, let's give it a few weeks. Let me go over some things. I want to put some things together,
Mm-hmm.
and let's run it a different route. I want to hear what you and Anthony, how you guys came together.
Yeah.
And such a powerful testimony, man.
Yeah. You know, he was part of my journey with the healing on my eyes.
Really?
Yeah. When I was, you know, for about 4 years, I was battling blindness. I was going blind. I was losing my vision. And about the fourth year, I couldn't work anymore. I couldn't read computers, tablets, and I could see colors and shapes and forms. And so I started going to church early morning. We had a 21 days of prayer and fasting.
Yeah.
Started going to that, and he was part of it. And he would welcome me every time I walked in.
Yeah, he's got a huge heart, man.
Purposely come and find me and hug me, tell me he was praying for me, and then he'd pray for me.
Yeah.
And so I love, and a big shout out again to Anthony.
Absolutely.
Fonseca and his family, his bride, Jenny, and his kids, and his son, Anthony Jr.
Yeah.
Great folks.
They're great family. He's come a long ways, man. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Anthony, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah. Now, what is a message that you would like to leave to every person, whether here in the States, here in the Midwest, out in the UK, or in the Philippines, or wherever they may be watching? What is the one thing you want every one of them to know about this podcast?
Oh, that one, we love you guys, because this podcast wouldn't be here without you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys. Thank all of our viewers. We love you guys.
Yes.
Keep coming back. We're going to keep putting out more. And definitely none of this is possible without you guys, because we have, I don't think we've told anybody, but you and I have seen the ratings.
Yes.
And we are in the top 10%.
Top 10.
Of 4 million podcasters.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the top 10% of podcasts.
Yes.
So thank you guys. We love you guys for that. That's one huge thing that I want to see. And I want to tell you guys that we're not going to stop. We don't plan on stopping. We plan on keep on bringing you guys more content.
Yes.
And not just content from here in the studio. We eventually want to take this to do something that many podcasts don't do, because it's awful hard.
Mm-hmm.
If you know anything about media, a lot of the times, don't move a camera, don't touch that camera, tape where it's at.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of work.
Yes.
But the one thing that we do have a vision for is a traveling podcast. You know, let's go to different places, the hard places, the real, like I told you guys, we're not scripted. We're real, real talk, real life, real problems, real testimonies. And I don't just want to take it to my studio, right? Because testimonies everywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get to go talk in the hoods of places to see what people are struggling with, what real struggles are in America, right? Because let's just face it, man. It's 2026. Gas prices are like $5 a gallon, and everybody is like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
You're not the only one struggling, bro. Let's be honest, man. A lot of people are. So we don't just want to give answers to our viewers here.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to go and help and give answers to everybody wherever we can, and bring answers from whoever else's testimonies we got.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful to be able to go to other nations as well.
That would be
a nice goal to if there's a nation out there that would welcome us, if there's a group out there that would enjoy us being out there and doing a podcast, contact us, because we definitely would like to work with you to see something like that happen, to go into the neighborhoods in the UK as well, to go into the neighborhoods in Zambia as well, to go into neighborhoods in the Philippines as well. There's a lot going on in this world. There are a lot of people that really we're going through a transition in this world, on this earth. And we really do need each other.
We do. And in that, I want to give a huge shout out, right? Because this what we do, it's not done alone, right? I have a lot of shout outs I want to give real quick, because it takes a lot of work. It's not just me. The first year, huge shout outs, right? I got a few of them I want to give, because this podcast does not operate without the people, the staff that work here and put time in here. And number one is my wife and my family.
Yes.
Because they put up so many sacrifices to do this. It's not just me, right? That's the main thing. Shout out to Natalie, my wife. She puts up with it. She watches me dedicate time. She dedicates her time. She's getting ready to start hosting more. She's got interviews scheduled already.
Yeah. She's an investigative journalist,
dude,
kind of woman.
She's so is, man.
Top notch.
She's very good at what she does. So I'm excited for her to come on and host more. But a huge shout out to her, number one of all, because she puts up with a lot of crap. My kids, they do it too, right? they put up, because this studio is in our home, man.
Yeah.
So they have to give up some space out of their comfort zone too, and they have to give up some time. This takes time. So this is a whole thing. My whole family. It's not just me, that's in this. And then there's extended family that even is involved in. Irvin, that's you, man. Shout out to you. You are my right hand man. The second season could not be done without you, bro.
Yeah, honored to help. Honored to help. Privilege.
You take a lot of weight off my shoulders. You help me with my scheduling, getting guests booked, bringing guests in like Melly.
Yeah. I've got another one.
Good.
I'm not going to say it just yet.
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah.
You're the engineer here. You run the boards.
A little bit.
So, you know what I'm saying? You put in a lot of work here, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, even you came and helped get the studio operating again today with some things that were broken around. Before we even came in the studio, we got to what we call play. We had to work.
Yeah.
So thank you. Next would be Jason Quaylar.
Yeah.
Jason and Michelle Quaylar.
Amazing
family couple. Shout out to you guys, man, because this would not be possible. You guys helped us with Karen. She's my top second. You asked me who my favorites were so far.
Yes.
Tim Ordway, Karen Suter. Shout out Canada.
Yes.
Give me give me the air horn. Where's the air horn? Hit that air horn for Canada. I think it's like a top right, maybe. Hey, there it is. Hit a couple. Woo! Canada. Karen, thank you, man. That's my second favorite episode is Karen Suter. Guys, go back, watch that one. Nothing is free. Not the cost of sin, sex, or deliverance. I think it's what was titled. I might have the title all messed up now.
Yeah, it's all good.
But go back and look for that one, because nothing is free. You can't miss it.
Yeah. It's a two-parter. So
it's
a
two-parter.
Yeah.
Karen, thank you. You came here, spent a week to record that episode. And we sat and people don't know it, but we sat in the studio for 5 hours, y'all.
Yes.
So it was an awesome day, a long day in the studio recording. So much fun. And she has such great word just to share. And I'm telling you, her word goes beyond deep. And I'm sure that it can hit 80% of the people. And why do I say that? Because everybody's dealt with sex.
Yes.
Everybody has dealt with sex, and everybody's dealt with things that come. It could be trauma from sex. It could be hurt relationships from it.
Yeah.
It could be you put yourself in a place or a predicament that you did not know or even think you could never want to be in, but was there. She speaks on it all, man.
Yeah.
She's
the
raw.
Spiritual aspect of it as well.
Very. But I got to give a warning on that because there has to be. Look, it's for adults. It's not meant for kids. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that now.
Yeah.
It's meant for adults. It's not an episode that's meant for. You got to be 18 or older. But, and I'm not saying you have to be 18 or older. But you have to be at least mature because it is for mature audiences. But shout out to them. Jason and Michelle, that episode would not have been possible without you guys. So thank you so much. Huge blessing. Karen, once again, thank you for flying in from Canada, man. That was awesome.
Yes.
So go watch them two guys. Them are my top two. And I plan on bringing more episodes like that. So shout out to everybody, the staff here that makes this run because, we couldn't have done them without you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you, Irvin. You put in a lot of work here.
Oh, no problem.
Between scheduling, between engineering, between communicating with guests for me, and then setting up meets and greets so we can kind of meet with a guest before we record, make them comfortable, and we can have a good episode. Yeah. You do a lot of stuff here, man.
Yeah.
And you've done it just on the goodness of your heart right now, bro. So thank you so much, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you to our sponsors because Jeff, R&R Handyman Services, this wouldn't be possible without you. You do so much for us here. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate the whole crew there. Wellsprings Legacy Group, thank you guys for backing us. Aaron Hobson, great guy. He has another awesome story that we have. That's another episode we have. Yes. Go check him out.
Yes, please do.
They do a lot for us, man. Thank you guys for everything you guys do for us, backing us, supporting us in what we do. We love you guys. Viewers, we love you guys too. Don't forget, come back next week. Beginning of June, you said, right? We're dropping
June.
Melly Acevedo's. She is got a powerful testimony. Unfortunately, I won't be hosting that one. Natalie will be. So I'm going to be sitting back watching with you guys. But whatever you do, most importantly, take all these things and share it with someone else, guys, who can use these things. Every episode has something for everybody. The most important thing you can do is share. So beyond that, like, subscribe, follow us, hit every platform, and just keep coming back and get some more good news. We love you guys. God bless you guys. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
It's a house divided, and I ain't talking about the rivalry. The numbers growing, people embracing reform theology. It's not a trend, just a product of consequence. Told to shepherd people, lead them to scripture, common sense. Look, it's pure buffoonery inside the church.